Well, I'm live. You asked me to go live. So here we are, live and in true color. What's everyone doing? What are we doing tonight? What are you thinking about? Let's go. You guys wanted to go live, so here we are going live. I don't know what y'all want to do tonight. Might be a short video if nobody shows up. Let's see. Is anybody here? Okay, I'm muted over here's. And boop. Hey, if you're here, say hey. You guys asked for it. Yeah, you guys were asking me, so I went ahead and popped the live on here to see if anybody was going to show up. It might be a short live if nobody does. Hey, Grayson, good to see you, bud. It's been a day. Between work and catching swarms in November. And wondering if Charlie's going to come on here. Hey, we got 2 people watching now. We're moving on up. We don't get the hundreds that the stream team get, but we'll get there one day. We'll get there one day. Oh, cool. Yeah, I was gonna do that myself. Watch the TV until y'all talked me into it. Y'all talked me into going live, so now got to find some topics. So what did you think about that swarm? It's just a bitty one, right? It wasn't that big, but I did find the queen, so that's a good thing. And now they're kind of closed up with some little bit of honey on the frame. So at least they got something to eat in there. And we'll let them hang out in there for a day or so. You watching Gunsmoke? I used to watch that when I was a kid with my dad and my granddad. They would make me watch Gunsmoke back in the day. And you know what? Maybe no one shows up tonight because it's so late. It is late, later than normal. But, there's the West Coast over there. The left coast, people are still awake out there. But it might just be a very short, never to be seen again live stream. My phone's dinging down there. Matter of fact, I better plug my work phone in while I'm thinking about it. And make sure it's charged up for work tomorrow. But you guys, I hear. Well, I will invite you. I will invite you to the stream, Charlie, since you asked so nicely to go live tonight. And make sure I don't have that bee in my shoe still. Because it stung the mess out of me. Charles in charge. What's going on?
Hey.
Wow, man, I got called for a swarm today. I don't know if you saw that.
I've seen it. I hadn't had time. I had
it's not too exciting video. I couldn't find it at first. The guy called me and it was dark out, and he's like, "Oh, well, you go to this house and it's across the street on this other tree." And I finally found it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a very big one, but I did find the queen. And I put some honey on the frame, put it in in a Pro Nuke right now because they're easier to just transport around quick, so went ahead and put some.
Now I
honey
had my club board meeting tonight, and so I got in late on the stream team thing.
Right.
But
I had it on. Since I got multiple monitors, I'll have it on over here, listening what's going on. I may not always comment, but I'm sitting there lurking in the background.
yeah,
They always have plenty of people in there commenting and stuff. And by the time you type something, a lot of times it just scrolls right off the screen. So it's like,
yeah.
But they're growing for sure. They've had 100 and some people watching there, and so I mean they're doing good, and they got their I guess 1 year anniversary thing coming up on the 21st, and Brian had asked me to participate in that, so I'll probably be on that. But I don't get much time when I'm over there. All right, Grayson, go watch your Gunsmoke, brother.
All right, Grayson, see you.
I'll drop in when there's an ad. But yeah, just it was kind of a weird day. I mean, I worked all day, and today, for some reason, the last couple of weeks have been really slow. And then today it was like back to back to back, just calls I had to go on. So I was busy all day today, and then get home, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna lay down a little bit before Stream Team comes on. And as soon as I lay down, I get a call. Hey, I got bees in this tree. You want to come get them? And I said, well, how big are they? Because then it was like, well, if it's just a little tiny cluster, it's probably going to be dead anyway, right? Not going to make it.
Nope.
So I said, is it a softball, a baseball, basketball size? How big is it? He says, it's about like a banana. And I'm thinking, well, is it a clump of bananas? But it was just kind of a long looking cluster, a few hundred bees maybe. Really, I might even move it to like a 2-frame. Just put it in a 2-framer and see if it'll overwinter. Probably won't, because they don't have any resources, right? So it's like feed. And then you got to worry about them getting robbed and all that stuff. So, we'll see.
It rained up here all day. Well, pretty much all day.
It rained in the morning and then it cleared up here.
It rained. It was starting to clear after lunch. And then it was supposed to get windy, and I blocked all the doors with beams and stuff.
Right.
Some of these barn doors, we've had them blown off. So we're highly protective of that. So other than that was about it. More or less worked inside all day.
Right.
Now I had my board meeting for my bee club that I'm the president of, and a bunch of new folks coming in on the board and transitioning and all that stuff.
Right. I've been playing around with my new game cam, my trail cam. So the first night I saw a possum and a fox on there, photos, and then I figured out how to put it in video mode. And last night I caught a raccoon. So I posted that up, video clips. But it was I had the video clips kind of short. Now tonight I set them for like a minute. So it'll run for a minute, and as long as it's there, it should pretty much be constant. So we'll see how it goes tonight. See if I catch something else over there. Raccoon, fox, and possum over the last 2 nights, right in that same spot. So the raccoon is coming because I've got this dirt, this fill dirt, and when I started spreading the dirt out, I noticed they had those like white grubs, the big fat juicy grubs in there, and it looks like the raccoon's digging it out and grabbing those grubs out of the dirt and eating them. So that's a good thing right there. Kill all them grubs. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Just don't kill my chickens, because my chickens have climbed. They climb up the trees now, so they sit in the trees way high at night.
Roost up in the trees.
Roost way up in the trees. So
but other than that, that's about it as far as, when it comes to beekeeping, nothing. This weekend, I think it's supposed to be cold and rainy. And
right.
It's 41 here right now. And
Garrison says they were 45, looking at a 39 high tomorrow. Highs are showing great heat source on the flare. It's nice.
We got like, it's going to be like 60 degrees Saturday, but it's going to be a washout.
Right.
Thursday and Friday high 47. And then Saturday 63, but rain all day. And then Sunday it's 40.
It's
And
supposed to get cooler here too. That was the only reason I really went to even get those bees. It's like, well, if they're any kind of colony, they're probably going to, they might make it. I don't know. I don't have high faith in them this time of year, but I put some honey
really.
took the comb and then spread honey on it, let it kind of soak in for a few minutes into the frame, and then put it up. And so we'll see what happens with them. I'm just not real, hopeful that it's going to do anything. But the weather is supposed to be, it's 51 right now. And
come on up. Yeah. Hey, Garrison, come on. I see you had a flare. I know Bob's got a flare, and
I got the cheap one though. Mine is not mine's the Chinese.
I kind of like to have one, but I'm looking at, some of them ones you hook to the camera and they're $300. And I'm like, that's a lot of money.
You know what? Here's the thing. The one that I got from Harbor Freight was $200, and it doesn't show as nice as the FLIR. So next, if I would have done it again, I would have just went with the FLIR and spent the extra $100.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, for me, it's sort of a curiosity thing.
It's supposed to get down in actually it says 34 tonight and 32 tomorrow night. So maybe it's a good thing I put them in a box. But they don't have any pollen in there, but they've got some honey, so a little bit of honey. So maybe tomorrow, it's supposed to get up to 55 tomorrow here. So not really, I mean, it is flying weather here, but not real flying weather. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe drop a sugar brick on them. Give them something to munch on. And see what happens. But yeah, I wasn't really planning to go live. You guys were like, you going live after the stream? Okay. Talk me into it. We'll go live. Charlie, you froze up?
No, I was looking up Bobby's Bees. I always like to see where people live. Where's Garrison? Where do you live at?
Vancouver, Washington.
Okay.
Where's Bobby's? Bobby's, where are you from? Where are you at, I should say. Where are you located, sir? Let me see. I'm trying to see if I need some new stuff. I don't know. I don't need one, but I kind of want a capping extruder. I don't have wax like that, so I guess I don't really need it. I just want one. It's one of those things. One day. Southwest Virginia. That's right. We got a few people that watch that are in West Virginia. So
must be close to Charleston. Or down in that area there.
Right. And crap. I just been really, other than work today, I hate to say haven't had much to do. I mean, but even the website hadn't really done much recently for sales.
Oh, there's the bug man.
There's Chris. Hey, Chris. How's it going? He and I work for the same company. He just works in Charleston location.
Mm.
They kept me, man, I was busy today. That's for sure. I was all over the place driving today. Near Kingsport, Tennessee. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. But I've got I've got 2,000 bottles coming in. It's supposed to be here tomorrow. We'll see if they show up. But 2,000 bottles coming in to bottle Swarm Lure. And might be a little wishful thinking right now, but we'll see. That's a lot of bottles. But
yeah.
But we'll see what happens with it. And really just I might still be able to make it the Hive Life, though. That's good.
That's good. I got a email from Cayman today about it. Just basically, basically, I didn't get to read a whole lot of it. Basically, have your ticket ready, scan in, and go grab your nameplate, and then go. Then they'll give you the lanyard to put it in. And I presume what he's got, he's probably hired a company, to do all the entry stuff, as far as ticket sales and whatever.
I haven't messaged in forever, Bob. You forgot me. Man, I've been working. Hey, here's Daniel. Hey, Daniel.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
We can hear you fine.
I'm in Vancouver, Washington. Sorry, I ran to the restroom.
Oh, no problem. It's you doing all right?
Doing good.
How's your bees doing up there?
They're doing real well.
This was just kind of a spur of the moment live due to peer pressure on the stream team. I guess people still wanting to hang out afterwards, like Charlie.
Yeah, the no life beekeeper.
The no life beekeepers. That's right. Other than
I'm getting a double feedback. I'm hearing it twice. Is there something?
Okay, you need to close your YouTube down.
Go in there and mute your first YouTube channel page.
Yeah, you got to watch it through the StreamYard. Yeah, you got to watch it through
Sounds good.
StreamYard. Otherwise, you'll get both of them playing sound, and YouTube lags behind the StreamYard. So it kind of gives you that loop, that crazy loop going on. So so Charlie, when's the last time you saw a swarm in November? Almost December.
Oh, never.
Never.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was unusual for me too. I definitely wasn't expecting to have to go do that tonight, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with them. I'm not overly optimistic. However, I did kind of think, well, that little tiny colony I have, if I couldn't find a queen or the queen was dead or something, that I would merge them in with that small colony that's kind of struggling right now and see if they would, work together. But what do you mean you start early in the morning?
So now
I gotta go to the office every morning, Chris, for a meeting. And it's not till 8. And if I get there at 7:45 or 8 o'clock, my boss doesn't usually show up to 8:15. So it's I'm good. I'm golden.
So you're in Canada, right?
No, Washington.
Washington State.
I'm in Vancouver, Washington, USA.
Yeah. Okay.
But you could throw a rock and hit Vancouver, Canada.
DC lives about. Oh no, it's 3 hours away, 3.5, 4 hours away.
Well, you won
just over the border.
But you won Jason from Bohemia Bees hat, right?
Well, I won a picture of Yappy wearing it at Hive Alive, so I'm still waiting for my picture.
Oh, okay.
I don't wear hats, so.
Well, I wear them sometimes.
I was sitting here saying, Yappy, wear it, and I'll get a picture of it later. So.
Well, that'd be cool. So how many colonies do you have now?
So I don't like to wear them.
How many colonies do you have now, Daniel?
I've got 9 hives.
Okay.
I was up to about 13. All right, can you hear me?
Yeah. You say 13 or 30? No, I can't hear you now.
Oh, now I can't hear him. You muted yourself. No, it doesn't show it that you're muted. Now it shows you're muted. Let me see. It won't let me unmute. It won't let me unmute you. It says your mic is not connected, is what it says. So Bobby, if you're an hour from Hive Life, then you're probably about 5 hours from me or so. Are you?
No.
Can you hear? Oh, I can hear you now. Now I don't see you moving, but I heard you.
You can hear me?
I can hear you. But your video is not updating for whatever reason.
There you go.
There you go.
I can see me on the video here, but I've got 9 hives. Mm-hmm. I had 13 and downsized to just combine to make them stronger.
Okay. That's kind of what I did. And I'm in the 20s right now. I went up to 60 during the summer, but that was also, when I say 60, that's a little bit of a misnomer because I was counting my 2-frame colonies too, right? And when one of them didn't make it, then I would just take that and merge it in with another one, and it would just, it would just start shrinking the numbers, right, all the way down. So, and now it's wintertime, and we're just gonna roll with what we got. I'll be expecting. My family's in West Virginia. My dad's side, Bobby. So that's where sometimes I go up there. Not too often though. I need to go up there more often. But yeah, we didn't really have any agendas tonight. We were just going to hang out and talk whatever anybody wanted to. So,
well, what's the weather over there in Washington? I guess it's kind of, is it wet now or is it cold or what?
We're very wet and starting to get cold. Next week is supposed to be in the mid-20s.
Mm. Yeah, I got a cousin of mine. As far as I know, he's still in Tacoma. Haven't seen him in a couple of years or heard from him.
Tacoma and Seattle right now have got blanketed in snow. So,
yeah.
Let's see. Just trying to see if I had my trademark made it yet. It hasn't made it yet. Let's see. 28th. Application is under review. Guess the government's got the application, so good to go on that end. Let's see.
No, it seemed like the weather is settling in. It's been quite rainy here lately.
We had pretty nice weather here. It just rained for a few hours. Well, overnight, I guess it rained some, and then it rained until about 11 o'clock this morning. Then it cleared up and got nice out. And then now it's supposed to get cold for a few days, and then it'll get warm again, I guess.
Well, the only thing I'm going to be able to do is if I can get myself a 48-degree day, especially on the weekend type thing, because I can't do it.
Just bring all your bees down here, treat them, and drive them back home.
Yeah, right. I'll treat them with oxalic acid, in December a couple times. And probably January will be like last year. It'll be too cold to do anything that month. And other than that, I don't know about as far as videos. Try to do some videos. Treating. I'm not sure. Huh? What, Daniel?
Yeah, I'm planning on treating with oxalic acid vapor in December. So,
yeah, what I do, my game plan is treating twice a month, right through to February. If I was able to do it October, November, December last year. January was too cold. I hit them like the last weekend in February. Then after that, I haven't treated, and then I start treating again in, let's see, around August, July, mid-July, 1st of August. and I start doing either Aprigar. I think next year I'm going to do Formic Pro and Aprigards, whatever the weather whatever dictates and stuff. But I think I'll do the Aprigard because they'll shut the brood. They say it'll shut the brood down, so we'll do it then. I don't want to do that late in the year because I want the bees to build up.
That's kind of what my thought is right now. If they're
I've
out
been using
flying,
the
I'm
Aprigard.
Huh? What about it?
Daniel said
I've been
something
using the
about
Aprigard, and I just bought a tub of it. So
You have been using it or not?
He just bought a tub of it. He said,
Yeah, I heard that part. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I got a tub of it. I ran out of time to use it.
How much is a tub of Apigard?
Not sure right now. It's $100.
And how many colonies will that do?
100+ bucks. 50, I think.
How many? 50
colonies?
But that also depends.
My
Well,
Wi-Fi is
I guess
really
they're
bad.
basing it on 50 milliliters of fluid or paste twice. Is what they're basing it on.
I'm gonna have to try to. I might try to do that next year. I don't know. I mean, right now, what I've been doing has worked. So I don't know if it's necessary for me to swap or if I'm just swapping to say that I tried something else. You know, it's. I don't know if I really need to switch anything or if it's just good practice to switch to keep the mites kind of from getting immune to whatever you're doing, right?
Well, I used 3 different things: oxalic acid. This year I did Aprivar and Formic Pro.
Mark said, shut them down with Apigard, and then it would be a good time for a round of oxalic acid while they're taking the brood break, right?
Yeah.
So that's that might not be a bad plan of action either. What is going on, man? I'm missing something on my tabs here. But yeah, that was just the thing. I was just trying to figure out if you guys were just hanging out and seeing what was going on and didn't really plan on going live for too long.
No, I got to get off here pretty soon.
And just seeing if everybody was hanging out.
You heard anything from Lee? Is he still pretty bad off?
You guys, good night.
Yeah, Lee is still sick, so
right.
Don't know what's going to happen. I guess the stream or Hillbilly Hives Live will be live tomorrow. I guess
I'll tell you guys good night, and I'm gonna try a different Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna sign off, and I'll see you guys next time.
All right,
Daniel. Appreciate you stopping in, brother.
Yep.
We'll talk to you later.
I'm gonna try to fix this so I can actually talk.
But so yeah, that was pretty much it. You know, just I was a little bit. Today was the catching the swarm. I don't know if it's catching a swarm. I kind of collected a swarm, right? Catching a swarm means that they actually came and just landed in whatever I had set up for them. They landed on a tree and I went and grabbed them off of the tree. So,
yeah.
But we'll see what happens with those. And maybe who knows? Maybe there's some content with that. I'm going to have to nurse the crap out of them. My worry is if I put feed directly on them, then they're going to get robbed, right? They're just too weak to defend themselves.
Well, it depends. If you put feed directly on them while it's bad weather and where the other bees are not flying,
right,
they can get it all. They won't be.
And I only have them in a Pro Nuke too right now, so I gotta make some moves on that. But at least, I mean, they only got a tiny bit of comb in there that was on there. I thought it had more in there, but it was mainly just empty frames. But they really don't need that much comb because they don't have that many bees. So if they need comb, they'll build it out, right?
They're not going to do that now, but
so
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, yeah. Well, it's 10:15, Bob, or 11:15 here. I think
Bruce, we're getting ready to sign off. They just people wanted to hang out for a minute and went to we were talking a little bit about weather and treatments and just kind of hanging out, and had right before y'all went live, I had just went and collected a swarm off of somebody's Bradford pear tree. So this is just a small swarm, but it was a November 30th swarm. That's kind of unusual. So we're going to try to doctor them up and get them going. But I did find the queen, so that was a good thing. And see what happens. But at any rate, guys, Hillbilly Hives live tomorrow night. I'm not sure whose channel it is on tomorrow, but 8 o'clock Eastern. So we have to just watch. So yeah, we're just killing some time.
But all right, well, I'm gonna head out, Bob. I think.
Yeah, so am I. You guys have a good night, and we'll talk to you guys later. Yeah, I caught it today. It's not a very good video. It's in the dark, but it's on YouTube.
I'll catch you later, Bruce.
All right, we'll talk to you fellas later. Y'all have a good night.
All right. Hey.
Good night.